Hi everyone, I'm Dee, and this is my Learning Philosophy 2.0 video. In the beginning of the course, I created my philosophy, and just as everyone else did, I created a Wordle with the keywords and important factors that made up my philosophy. Terms like technology, global thinking, social skills, knowledge, integration, nurture, and challenge made up the basics of my Philosophy 1.0. After venturing through the previous unknown world of blogs, wikis, and podcasts, while reading about the future path of education, my philosophy has not really changed, but instead I'd like to think that it's expanded and become much more involved. Technology is perhaps the great equalizer to all students, regardless of social class or the location of your school, be it rural, be it urban, etc. A simple internet connection can open the doors to a wealth of knowledge, and the student becomes the driver. As a teacher, my role is to inspire individual thinking, to guide and to direct students to find new knowledge. This requires me to help students collaborate and to decipher reliable from unreliable information sources, as well as to better hone their search abilities when using the World Wide Web. As a local classroom, the social skills that I have to model, as well as instill within my students, go beyond the personal interaction between students inside my classroom, and now delve into the world of cyber socialization. It's my role, my purpose as a teacher, to create an environment where learning is the focus, but the methods and the means of learning are as diverse as the students within my classroom. The role of students is not to sit and be a lifeless sponge.
In 1930, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, in an effort to alleviate the effects of the Great Depression, passed the
soaking up knowledge presented by a teacher, but rather to be a living, breathing sponge that grows and seeks out knowledge, takes initiative in the learning process, and possesses a general curiosity that is coupled with skills that enable the student to seek information online to build their own learning. Learning occurs when a student, regardless of age, is presented with information and demonstrates mastery and understanding of that information by utilizing, illustrating knowledge in a finished product. He or she learns when they have taken information and made it relevant or click with something in their own lives, something they've already known, whether it's experiences, previous knowledge, and as a result, create new knowledge. Learning happens on an individual basis, as each student's obviously their abilities permit mastery and understanding at different speeds and different paces. Different means of assessment have to be incorporated into curriculums in order to provide ample and varied opportunities for students to demonstrate the learning they are experiencing. Written blog posts, podcasts, emails, editing, wikis, or visual representation through multimedia can all be means used by students to demonstrate learning and knowledge.
With a complete understanding of his pupils, the experienced teacher equips himself for the classroom.
While this video pokes fun at Goofy and his inability to control his classroom, and by no means is my classroom that chaotic, I think it gives a very good basic lesson, and that is that we as teachers have to be prepared for what is going to be facing us. And in today's day and age, with the ever-changing Web 2.0 tools, as well as the demands that are placed upon us to prepare students for jobs and for fields that aren't even created yet, it's really important that we strive to stay on top of things when it comes to learning Web 2.0 tools and applying them in our classroom and giving our students the best opportunity we can possibly provide in terms of preparing them to think for themselves and to draw conclusions and to be able to be lifelong learners. That's my Web 2.0 philosophy. I hope I haven't bored you to tears, and I hope you understood the correlation between many of the pictures and what I was talking about. I'd like to thank my group members. I appreciate the insights, the difference of opinions, the vantage points from their walk of life. It has definitely helped me to understand and to learn as we went through this course. Wikiing and blogging and podcasts do not seem as scary and as intimidating as they were at first. So I guess that credit is given to Phil for creating activities that were, possible for someone who was as new and inexperienced as I was.